Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Insider channel. I am the Crypto Insider back with another cryptocurrency video for you today. Looks like we had a little bit of a pullback on the price action, but still, I don't believe it's anything to get very excited about. We're still consolidating and going back and forth between supports and resistances. We have a story about that from Nick Chong at News BTC, and we'll get into that in a little bit. We also have a story from Anthony Pompliano, who believes that Bitcoin has started its rise to 100K. I'm not so sure. We'll see. I could be proven wrong. Bitcoin, the world is littered with people who've made bad Bitcoin price predictions either way. So we'll see about that. Before we do get into the meat of the video today and start talking about prices, I would like to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a registered investment advisor. I'm not a retirement planner, stockbroker, tax accountant, none of those things. I'm simply a guy that's worked in the fintech space for 17 years now. I work with Ripple partners pretty often, usually on a daily basis. I don't work in the cross-border payments sector, though. That is not something I've had the pleasure of doing yet, but you never know. People move around my huge corporation quite a bit, and maybe an opportunity will come up. You never know. Who's your employee today could be your boss tomorrow where I work, so it's always in a state of reorg and flux. But I will let you guys know if I ever make it into the cross-border payment space. Maybe I'll have a chance to get some even more inside information at that point. What you're seeing on the screen before you is the daily donation we make to @GoodXRP for each new subscriber. I think we did have some subscribers yesterday, but we also had some unsubscribed, so the totals don't really add up. I think we're about even where we were yesterday at this time, but I went ahead and donated 1 XRP to @GoodXRP anyway. So, I'm used to giving them money every day now. So, regardless of whether we get a subscriber or not, we're still going to send them something every day. They take our charity donation and break it down amongst all those groups on the screen. You can research the handles in the tweet to figure out what they are, but they're all really good charities. I go over them pretty much every day in case we get a new listener who wonders how that works. We just send the XRP to @GoodXRP. They break it down and send it off to the charities that were listed there. We'll start by going into Live Coin Watch and looking at the market, and the Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little since yesterday, not very much, maybe 0.5%. Market cap, though, has picked up since over the past month. We're steadily climbing, so that's a good thing. As more new money comes into the space, hopefully all the boats lift with the rising tide, is my theory on that. Bitcoin took a pullback, and if you look from 24 hours ago, we're down the exact same percentage. XRP is down 2.31%, Bitcoin is down 2.31%. So that's where we are right now. XRP down 0.6% on the hour. Hopefully we see something that turns it around a little bit, but as we get these bullish pumps, we do get pullbacks, every couple days or so. We'll see if we can hold the upward trend, though, overall. The big winners yesterday, Binance Coin, of course, is always up. Something called the Huobi, I don't know how you say that, HT token. I don't have any of that position, but I wish I did. It's up 22% since yesterday. So there were some winners, but most everything's following Bitcoin. You're not seeing the winners until you get down into the once you go way down the market cap list until you find coins with a chart that diverges from Bitcoin. And the further you get down, the easier it is to influence these prices. Usually they don't have quite the volume, and just a couple of transactions can push the price way up or way down from where they were. So that's not uncommon to see. Uh, we'll go to newsbtc.com. This article is by Nick Chong. Ripple's XRP makes huge achievement, setting stage for strong price surge. And no, it seems like no crypto writer can start an article about XRP without saying XRP didn't have a good 2019 by any means. Yeah. Or some similar sentence to remind you how bad XRP did in 2019. We know. Trust me, Nick. Anybody that holds XRP understands that it didn't have a good year in 2019. XRP passes key level, boding well for bulls. Prominent market commentator Trader Smokey recently noted that XRP just closed a weekly candle above the key 28 resistance level, which is huge in his opinion. The reason 28 cents has been a key price point for the cryptocurrency over the past few years, acting as a macro support on some occasions and a resistance on some occasions. The fact that it flipped 28 cents into a support on a weekly, long-term basis means that XRP's trend is turning positive once again. The close above 28% isn't the only thing that has XRP bulls extremely optimistic about the future. And there's another trader that reported that XRP has broken past two key long-term resistances. The downward resistance formed in September of 2018, which has constrained price action since, and a downtrend level that has stopped rallies over the past few months. The asset has also cleared a smaller horizontal resistance around 25 cents. Yeah, we cleared that pretty solidly. Brave new coin Josh Olszewicz recently laid out a confluence of reasons why XRP could soon break higher. The 200-day exponential moving average has been passed by the price of the asset. And the 200-day moving average is often seen as a key reversal point for many assets. XRP is looking poised to invalidate a 700-day bearish pitchfork formation in the near future, meaning that there will be much less resistance and that the multi-year downtrend will have been broken. So, and I could see that with a lot of new money coming into the market, a lot of the consolidation that we see taking place now. Hopefully some of these resistance levels get a little bit easier to beat. Again, we're still following Bitcoin pretty strongly in addition to that, so we'll see. And that's why I decided to cover the next story as well about Anthony Pompliano. Believes Bitcoin price climb to 100,000 has started. This comes from Cointelegraph by Ting Peng. Bitcoin just hit 10,000. Here's a quote from Pomp. I still think that Bitcoin will hit 100,000 by the end of December 2021. Fixed supply, increasing demand, time will tell. I think $100,000 Bitcoin is aggressive. It's a very aggressive target. But, who knows what will happen after the halving. Like I said, the world's littered with people that made Bitcoin predictions. Bitcoin will never get past a penny. Bitcoin will never get past 10 cents. Bitcoin will never get past $1. But I think as the cryptosphere, the space develops and utility becomes what's more valuable than hype. The price of Bitcoin is pretty much driven by hype and bad information. A lot of people just think that every cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, or there are a lot of people that don't know that there are other cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. And I think if a strong alt season ever kicks off, that it could actually depress the price of Bitcoin. You could see money flowing out of Bitcoin into the alts. And as the dominance lowers, that we look at every day on Live Coin Watch, as that dominance decreases, uh, the more likelihood of sparking an alt season increases. So we will see. One thing I wanted to show you is the liquidity index bot. We are at all-time highs for everything, every corridor. Philippines, you can see today so far, the all-time high. Um, Today so far, all-time high for the Australian corridor. And I believe even the Mexican corridor, bit so. Yep, today so far, all-time high. So we've, I mean, easily broken all the all-time high. If you want to see the chart here for the Mexican corridor, it's just taking off. It's every day or every other day you can see we're having a new all-time high. And hopefully that continues and expands. And if you think about this in terms of the price increase that we've seen over the past month, you would expect it to be opposite, right? They can do the same amount of transfers using less XRP as the price increases. But what's interesting is that both of these trends, the price and the utility, are increasing at the same time, and I think that's worthy to point out. Meaning they're just doing a lot more volume than they were even a month ago. I mean, if we were to look back around 1.6, this is where we were right here, this point. I don't know if you can see where I'm moving the mouse. We were in here. We've pretty much doubled in 1 month the liquidity here. As this happens, we're still a lot lower than I'd like to see us, but once if that trend continues, it's going to start putting a downward pressure on the supply. It's places are going to be competing on exchanges for XRP. All that is really good news if you're a hodler holding XRP for a price investment, because all that stuff should, in theory, drive up price. We will definitely be keeping an eye on that here at the Crypto Insider channel. I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to pop up some more videos on the screen here for you to take advantage of and continue your Crypto Insider journey. I don't know. I was just kind of wondering if any of you listen to this channel while you're driving, because sometimes I'm describing stuff on the screen and I'm like, oh my God, maybe somebody's driving and can't see it. Obviously, you should immediately pull over as soon as a Crypto Insider video starts so you can follow along. No, we don't expect you to do that, but it's something that, it's just I'm going to try to keep in the back of my mind as I do these videos. So I don't know if you're driving, if you're sitting down having your coffee, whatever it is. I hope you have a great day. Hope you click on the links. Hope you subscribe so we can give some money to charity. I hope good things for everybody here at the Crypto Insider channel. Thanks for watching, and we will see you back tomorrow.